Hi guys, it's Krish here from Carmarthen Camera Centre, and I am here today in beautiful Carmarthen Town Park where we're shooting a video on some new Canon equipment. But before we get to that, let's just have a little look and see where their product lineup of lenses has gotten to. And earlier on this year we saw the introduction of this, the 24-105 L series f2.8 all-in-one hybrid lens. I'm going to call it the VCM as Canon have aptly named it. And this lens was a real game changer in terms of any content creation through the Canon system, because it was a well, let's say an amalgamation of two different systems. The classic L series still lens meets video and content creation, dare I say it, cinema. And the lenses that I've got in my case with me, courtesy of Canon UK, really are a deep dive into that crossover between stills and video. And Canon have done an absolutely fantastic job on the build quality of these. They even introduced a power zoom motor, which we'll talk about a little bit further down in the video there. But this makes for a wonderfully portable cinema rig. Let's go check it out. And so we fast forward right now to launch day, guys, and Canon have extended their arsenal of these VCM lenses, guys. And as you can see here, I have said lenses here next to me, and probably the one that excited me the most was the introduction of the 70-200 f2.8 in a very similar style to the 24-105, an internally focusing barrel. Absolutely fantastic for the content creator that uses gimbals, for example. You can zoom between focal lengths and not have to readjust the balance of your lenses. The price points on these lenses are actually absolutely fantastic when you compare them to the price of what a modern cinema lens would cost you as well. Has a 2.8 constant aperture all the way through it, and actually if you put them side by side, they're not too far off in terms of size there. And there you go, you've got 24-105 and then a 70-200, everything up to 200mm there in these two lenses. I'm sure that these would be a very welcomed combination in most people's kit bags. It features all of the latest coatings, the UD coatings, the aperture blades, all of the correctional elements in here, the anti-focus breathing technology that's working in here, when coupled with the VCM motor that they now have in here, the Nano motor that they've got in here. The autofocus on these lenses is absolutely, well, I'm gonna go and say it, class leading. Absolutely phenomenal, really nice design. And what you'll notice with this lens as well is that it is fully compatible with Canon's power zoom motor as well, so you can effortlessly zoom in and out with the lens in a really nice and smooth manner. Again, the focus breathing being an issue with older lenses is now no longer present in this particular lens, or is minimal. And that coupled with L series glass, razor sharp. I might go as far as saying these are the sharpest L series lenses that I've seen to date, without a shadow of a doubt. But then remember, the R5 II, 45 megapixels, it's got a lot of resolution that it needs to resolve. Now then, moving on from the 70-200, which is, as I said at the top there, my personal fave, we do have an introduction of two more prime lenses as well. These are the L series f1.4 lenses. We already had the 35mm, which my colleague Steve behind the camera is already shooting on. So everything that you're seeing here is with the 35mm VCM f1.4 lens. These are the two that sit either side of that. So we have a 24mm f1.4 and a 50mm f1.4. Very similar design. They're really building a nice lineup of zooms and prime lenses in this, and again aiming these at the hybrid or the true content creator slash cinematographer. I can't wait to get out here and start shooting with these. So that's enough of my gassing. Let's get on with it. So I've just noticed our cyclist friend of ours on the tracks here, so I thought I'd switch over from the 50mm, which is usually my go-to focal length, and I'm really loving how lightweight and just razor sharp the performance is on that lens. But I've switched out to the 70-200. I've put the Focus Power Zoom motor on the side of the lens, and I've just rattled off a few shots. And I'll tell you what, guys, on first instance with this R5II body, when coupled together with this new lens, this 70-200, it did not miss a beat. Steve's going to pop some images up on the screen for us to have a look at, but honestly, I've just burst off about 100 shots, and every single one was absolutely bang smack on, and that's with me literally pulsing at the wide and the tele buttons on this focus mode. So I'm very, very impressed with this. The image quality, as I mentioned before, is not in doubt. This is absolutely the top tier stuff, without a shadow of a doubt. I'm just really aware of how compact this is, how lightweight this is. Compact's the wrong word. It is slightly longer actually than their current 70-200 for stills, but does an absolutely fantastic job. And I'm really not feeling the weight on this, even with this motor attached. So it's a huge tick in the box. The weather sealing is a huge tick in the box, and goodness knows, whilst we're here in Carmarthen, we've got a one-off sunny day, but it's usually pouring down with rain. I'd be pretty confident with this kit out in the rain, and yeah, I'm going to carry on using it. The last of the newbies, as it were. I've just put the 24mm on. And this is, again, nigh on the same size as the 35 and the 50 as well. So I've had absolutely no issues with the size and weight on the lens. Again, the design is very similar to the other primes that are available on the market there. Absolutely fantastic. The control ring on here up the top, you've got the aperture ring over here as well. You can switch that to auto if you wish to control the aperture through the camera's body, and a really nice smooth manual focus ring as well. But 24mm is one of those focal ranges I don't tend to use enough, but whenever I do, I just really enjoy it. I love that field of vision without the sort of over exaggerated barrel distortion that you get from wider angle lenses. I usually find that 24 is more than enough. There we go, guys. Unfortunately, my time with these three amazing new lenses and a bag full of accessories has come to an end. This was only ever going to be a 24-hour deal. Canon will be in to pick these up off me first thing tomorrow morning, which is a little bit gutting. These are absolutely fantastic lenses, but as always, full and comprehensive listings are available from launch day today over on www.carmarthencameras.com. We are available to contact in regards to these lenses or anything else on www.carmarthencameras.com, as well as all social medias, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And if you're watching this on YouTube, for God's sake, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and most importantly, tap that bell icon so that you can keep in touch with everything going on in store. Guys, I'm Krish from Carmarthen Cameras, Canon UK. You've done it again.